Hello guys, my name is Khalifa. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can build a API with Python, Flask and MySQL. To build our app, we're going to need of course a editor. I'm going to be using Visual Studio Code. It's easy to use and more lightweight. We're also going to need Postman. Of course, to test our API, we're going to use Postman because with the browser you can only make a GET request. We also gonna need XAMPP. I don't know if we spell it XAMPP or HAMP whatsoever. And XAMPP provide a local MySQL database. And also at the end we're gonna need also Python. So if you want to code with me, first go to postman.com to download Postman if you haven't already. Go to python.org/download to download Python and apashefriends.org/download to download XAMPP. Once you have the free install and the code editor, you can use any of your choice. I'm gonna be using Visual Studio. Now what we have to do is start Apache with MySQL server. Once you install XAMPP, of course you have just to run it by typing here XAMPP here and run it. Once it's running, you have go to the browser, go to localhost php myadmin and hit enter. Now you see you have the server up and running. Now let's go straight away and start doing some coding. First, already have created a folder, Python API. Of course, if you see the it's an empty folder, there is nothing inside. So open it. And let's create our app. So the name of our app, I'm gonna name it app.py. Hit enter. Now we have created our app. We need some packages. We're gonna need Flask. We're gonna need uh, uh, MySQL DB. So to install them, we're gonna do pipe install Flask, and also we're gonna need Flask underscore MySQL DB. So we're gonna need Flask. We're gonna need also MySQL DB. Hit enter. Oh, sorry, spell it. It's Flask, not Flask. Flask. And if you see, I already installed Flask and MySQL DB. Otherwise, you're gonna have to wait until the download is finished. So now let's go to our app. And first, what we have to do is to import Flask. Import Flask. Second, we also have to import, we say that for the first from Flask, which we imported, also import requests. We're gonna also need JSON. We also gonna need JSONify. Request is the request we're gonna be using to make a get request, a put request, and to return some values or to put some values into the server. JSONify will convert the response into a JSON format. So after this, we also have to say uh, from Flask MySQL DB import MySQL. And that's it. Now we have imported Flask request JSON, JSONify, and MySQL, which is going to be the server, we can initialize our app. To initialize our app, we have just to say app, which is the name of our app, equal to flask flask dot dot flask, and the name, we're gonna put underscore name underscore, and that's it. Now the app is initialized with Flask. We can run our app. We say if uh, to run the app, yes, we're gonna say if underscore name equal to underscore equal to, sorry, underscore main underscore, let's see, equal app, which is the name of our app, dot run, and that's it. Now if you see, we have initialized our app here and we run it. Now what we need to do is just to start our app. You can do, for example, start the name of our app, which is app, and the extension, which is py. Start app.py, and boom, the app is starting. What is this? App.py. And now what's going on? Why it's showing up and closing? I don't know. Okay, now let's because if it's up up dot start up.py, let's do this. It's more easy. Flask, okay, false. Flask has no attribute of Flask. Okay, this one has to be uppercase. Sometimes you have to be a bit careful with some code, because just a single code can cause you uh, something messy. And now if we go to, if you see earlier, I tried to uh, start the app. You can still say start app.py and press enter, and now you see the app is running on port 5000. Now if you open the browser and copy this and paste it here, and now you see the app is running. It's the same thing. You can run it with a terminal, or you can run it from here. If you see, I can close it here and say run it, and you see the app is running. Now you see the app is running, and it says not found, because we haven't defined anything in our app. The app is still empty, but it's working. And if you see in the terminal, it's saying debug mode is off. I'm gonna be showing you why debug mode should be turned on. Let's say we're gonna let's define, for example, a route. I'm gonna say app dot route, and we're gonna set the path of the route. The path is gonna be, for example, home, and the method of gonna be a method of get method, and we're gonna define the function. It's gonna be welcome, and so we're gonna just return a simple string. You're gonna say welcome to our channel. Save. And now if you save and you go to the app slash home. Why home? Because home is our path. So if you hit enter, you see nothing is happening. Why? Because if you make some changes, you have to stop the application and start it again. Now the application is restarted. If and you see you have welcome to our channel. And if you see it's a bit messy to stop the application and restart it again if you make a changes. So and it's a bit messy. So to avoid that, what you have to do is to enable the debug mode. To enable the debug mode, we have just to say app.config debug equals to true. Now, if we restart the app, you're gonna see debug is on. If you make any changes, well, let's say, please subscribe to my channel. Save. And here you see, you just refresh the page. Here you have just to refresh the page. Oh, oh, we have to close this because we don't need it. We have just to now if you go to the browser and refresh, you're gonna see please subscribe to my channel. If I change it to something else, let's build a API with Python and MySQL. If I hit save, I'm not forced to restart the app. I have just to refresh and boom, you see the change is visible because we turn it the debug mode to true. If you turn the debug mode to true, all changes gonna be seen in when you save and refresh, of course, the page. Now, in the next video, we're gonna be starting to build our API. So see you in the next video.